Hello friends, in this video we will study what is problem solving and different steps used in solving the problem. Now we will see what is problem solving. Human beings have enough amount of common sense, a very good experience and mastery over the method of problem solving. With this, they can solve the problem very easily and arrive at the correct result at every time while solving the problem. So basically, human can solve any type of problem such as calculation, logical and reasoning, puzzles, etc. very easily. Now we will see how problem is solved using computers. In order to solve the problem using a computer, the steps given below are to be strictly followed to get the result. So there are 5 steps to solve any given problem using computer. Let's take the problem of solving GCD of two numbers. Suppose 18 and 30 are two numbers and you have to find the GCD of these numbers. So finding GCD of two numbers is your given problem. So the first step of solving this problem is analyze the problem. Here you have to study closely what actually a given problem is and analyze it. So in this case, finding GCD of given number is your problem and you have to analyze that problem. Second step is problem definition. So if necessary, restate or redefine the given problem. So that problem should be understand clearly what is to be done in a given problem. So suppose if there is any confusion in analyzing GCD problem in the first step, you have to clear that doubt in the second step. The third step is define output. So here specify what output is expected after the processing. So in given example, 18 and 30 are the two numbers and we have to find the GCD of those two numbers. So the answer is 6. So 6 is the expected output of a given problem, which is the GCD of 18 and 30. So the fourth step is define solutions or method. Here you have to choose suitable solution or method to find the expected output. So to find GCD, there are number of methods or solutions. By using one of this method, you can find the GCD. Now we will see the first method. So 18 and 30 are given numbers. So first find out the possible factors of 18. Factor means the possible numbers that can divide the number 18. So here 1, 2, 3, 6 and 18 are numbers that can directly divide the number 18. Now we will find the factor of 30. So here 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10 15 and 30 are the possible factors of 30. Now you got the factors of 18 and 30 separately. Now find the common factors. So the common factors are 1, 2, 3 and 6. So after getting the common factors, find out the greatest factor from common factors. So 6 is the greatest and 6 is the GCD of 18 and 30. Now we will see another method. So 18 and 30 are given numbers. So here in first step, subtract the smallest number from biggest number. So 30 is the biggest number and 18 is the smallest number. So the answer will be 12. So in next step, take the previous answer, that is 12, and the smallest number from 18 and 30. So 18 is the smallest number. So your two new numbers are 12 and 18. Again, subtract the smallest number from biggest number, that is 18 minus 12, and answer is 6. Again, in next step, take the answer, that is 6, and smallest number from 12 and 18. So your two new numbers are 12 and 6. So your two new numbers are 12 and 6. Subtract 6 from 12. So the answer is 6. So you have to do this till the answer is 0. So now take the previous answer, that is 6, and smallest number from 12 and 6. So your two new numbers are 6 and 6. So subtract 6 from 6. The answer is 0. So when the answer comes 0, whichever is the previous number, that will be your GCD numbers. So in this example, 6 is your GCD number. So like that, there are number of methods available to find the GCD. Out of that, you have to choose the best method to find the GCD. So now we will see the fifth step. The fifth step is formulate procedural steps. So based on above steps, create a set of steps or procedure from the selected method to solve the problem. So depend on which method you have selected to solve the problem, create the steps. So here the first step is problem analyzing. The second step is problem definition. Third step is define output. Fourth step is define solutions or methods. And the last step is formulate procedural steps. So the final step, that is formulate procedural steps. There is one concept called algorithm. So to create these procedural steps, algorithm is used.